Can y'all number off for me, please?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
Have y'all ever had a personal experience that has changed your life or made you want to tell everybody about it? Well, I have, and that's what I'm going to tell y'all about today. My personal experience started my sophomore year of high school when I started powerlifting. Powerlifting is a weightlifting sport. It has 3 different events in it. The events are bench, deadlift, and squat. Powerlifting is an individual sport, and then your added up total, which is your points, comes up to be a team at the end of your powerlifting meet. They usually take place on a Saturday. I remember when I was in high school, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. every Saturday to go to a powerlifting meet. No matter how far it was away, we had to wake up that early. We have these really, really tight shirts. They don't stretch, they don't do anything, and you actually have to have special gloves to put these shirts on. They're purchased by the school. You can't go buy them anywhere. They have to be special ordered. Then you have a little squat suit. Most people wear them for wrestling, but they're made out of the same material. They don't stretch. I usually have scars all over me, all right here on my arms from the shirts from powerlifting. So, when I started powerlifting, I was really nervous. I was one of 5 girls, and then we had probably about 20 guys on the team. My powerlifting coach wasn't really the nicest coach, but I really, really liked the sport. So I kind of felt like I could just struggle through it with that coach and keep going. I went to about 5 powerlifting meets, and I enjoyed it so much because I had to rely on myself to actually make the points and do everything on myself. You have 3 chances at each event. You have to at least make one of your chances, which means, for example, you have 3 chances to bench press. You have to at least get one of your presses. You have 3 judges that judges you. Now, the reason why this experience is so personal to me is because it taught me to be a stronger individual. It helped me make goals for myself and work towards those goals. My junior year, I liked powerlifting a lot more. I had a really nice coach. He was very, very helpful. He helped me on techniques and everything. And at practice, I would practice and I would be in my own, I guess you would call it your own zone in sports. I would listen to my music and I would just completely ignore everybody else around me. I like this because I was able to be myself, work towards a goal, and whenever I would go to the powerlifting meets and I would win, I would feel so accomplished because I knew that it was only me that did that. My senior year is the year that changed everything the most. Senior year, I had a coach, and he was amazing. I loved him so much. He is one of the people, other than my parents and my friends, that have really just changed my life. Whenever I first started powerlifting, there was only me and 1 other girl. And then there was probably about 30 guys on the powerlifting team. So we went in, and most of the guys were younger. A lot of them were younger. And we kind of just, I don't know, they looked up to us. And then 2 more girls, which were freshmen, came onto our powerlifting team. And my coach, he pulled me to the side and he said, I want you to be their mentor. I want you to help them. I want you to tell them what they do wrong. That way they don't feel like the coach is downing them. And that made me feel like, oh my God, he's putting this on me, and I felt so just happy that I was that good that he wanted me to help somebody younger. So I helped these girls, and it was amazing. And Coach Isbell, he always told me, like, be yourself. You know, be who you want to be. And work towards it. Just work towards it and you will get everything that you want to accomplish done. So I did. And towards the end of, well, not towards the end, towards the middle of powerlifting season, we started having our actual big meets, which is where most of these trophies come from. This is our girls trophy that we get at the end of the school year. It's the most outstanding lifter award for the girls general population in the school that does powerlifting. These are all plaques that I won from powerlifting within the school. These are all medals. And then this is for regional qualifying that I went to in Palacios. So I actually competed towards every other girl in my region of Texas, which was probably about 300 girls at this meet. It was a lot of people. And like I said, this experience for me changed me so much. It made me feel like I could accomplish anything if I put my mind to it. I went through scars, bruises, I went through so much pain. One time I was benching and I dropped the dropped the weight on my mouth. I busted my lips all open, but no matter what, I went through it and I did what I felt like I needed to do. So, in all, I feel like if you have a personal experience that has changed your life or that you feel like you want to talk about, don't be scared. Tell people about it. Because my personal experience did change my life. And I love to tell everybody about it. So, if you feel like you need to, tell people about it. Do you have any questions?
What was the most you ever deadlifted?
Deadlifted, I deadlifted 315 pounds.
And what were the 3 events?
Bench, deadlift, and squat.
And where did you go to regionals?
I went to regionals in Palacios, Texas.